welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing something a little different. I'm going to be making a cake from scratch. Earlier today I went to the grocery store to get some ingredients for the cake. What you need for this particular recipe are 1 cup of butter, 1/2 cup of sugar, 3 eggs, 1/2 tablespoon of vanilla, 1 cup of flour, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, and 1 cup of milk. And of course, if you want to decorate your cake, you would want frosting, sprinkles, or just whatever you want to decorate your cake with. I have chocolate frosting, some decorating icing, and sprinkles. So let's just get started. The first thing you want to do is soften 1 cup of butter. You also want to preheat your oven to 350 degrees. So now the butter is all mixed, so now we're going to add the sugar. Now I'm just going to remove all the excess butter and sugar from the mixing thing. Just so all of the butter and sugar will be mixed. After your butter and your sugar is mixed, it actually tastes really good. You're not supposed to eat it, but it's really good. But now we're just going to add our eggs to the mix. I don't think I washed my hands. Now I'm going to add the eggs to my mix. And you do not want to eat it with raw eggs. So. Now I'm going to be scraping off the sides of the bowl so everything can get mixed. Now you want to add your vanilla extract. Somewhere, okay. The vanilla extract smells really nice. And then you want to mix that together. Smells really nice. So now I'm just gonna set this aside and mix my dry ingredients together. You want it in a separate bowl. So I'm gonna take my flour. So now I'm gonna do 1 tablespoon of baking powder. Okay. And now I'm just gonna mix it all together. Now I'm going to add about half of my dry ingredients to my wet ingredients. You don't want to add all of it at the same time or else it'll be hard to mix. And you also want to put about half of your milk. As you can see, there are like a lot of flour on the sides. So now I'm just going to scrape them onto the middle. So once that's all mixed, you want to add the other half of your dry ingredients. It'll probably take about 2 to 3 minutes to mix, so it's fully smooth and there's no more lumps. And you always want to remember to scrape off the flour from the sides. Now I'm gonna put my cake batter in my pans. You wanna fill the cake batter up about 1/2 inch away from the top of the pan because your cake will rise. Okay, well, my oven should be preheated to 350 degrees, so I'm just gonna put it in the oven. Now I'm just filling up another pan because I had enough batter to make 2. You want your cake to be in the oven for 25 to 30 minutes. Okay, so I just took my cake out of the oven and I'm just gonna check if it's done. So I have my toothpick here. You want to poke it in the middle of your cake, all the way down. If there's still batter on your toothpick, then it's not ready yet and you might want to put it in the oven for about like 3 more minutes. If it's more like dense and kind of dry, it's a bit overbaked, but if it's moist, then it's done. So my cake is all done. Both of my cakes are now out of the oven, so I'm just gonna frost them now. You wanna make sure that your cakes are cooled before you frost them or else the frosting is just gonna slip right off. My cakes are cooled, so now I'm gonna frost them. Ooh, I'm gonna put it right on top. And I'm gonna try to make a 2-layered cake, so I have my frosting that I got at the store. It's chocolate frosting. It's pretty good. And I'm just gonna spread it all over. So I just frosted my first cake. So now I'm gonna put my second cake on top of it. Like that. And now I'm just gonna frost the whole thing and I'll get back to you. So I'm just finishing up icing the cake. So now I'm just gonna make little flowers on the top of it so it can look nice. Now I'm just adding sprinkles in the middle of the flowers. So this is the final result of the cake. I know it may not look the best, but I bet it tastes really good, so. It's still warm. Sorry about that, guys. The cake is actually pretty good. I'm kind of surprised because I don't bake cake that often, but it's really good. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye!